Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, was able to do much more than just provide Moses with a wife, that he may have children with her. Well, let's find out. Chapter 18. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard all that God had done for Moses and for Israel his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back. Because Moses, when he went to Egypt to contend with Pharaoh, and with the help of Aaron and God, get the children of Israel out of Egypt, he actually sent his wife back to her father Jethro in the land of Midian, where they ended up meeting again. Then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her two sons, of which the name of one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land, and the name of the other was Eleazar, for the God of my father said he was mine help and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness, where the encampment at the mount of God, where he encamped at the mountain of God. And he said unto Moses, I thy father-in-law Jethro, am come unto thee, and thy wife and her two sons with her. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law. You guys should follow with me, by the way, if you have a Bible, preferably a King James Version, because this is what I am reading, so that we're on the same page and on the same verse, so to speak. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance and kissed him. And they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon them by the way. And now the Lord delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who had delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who had delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the thing wherein they dealt proudly, he was above them. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God, and Aaron came, and all the elders of Israel, to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. And it came to pass in the morrow that Moses set to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from morning unto evening. That must have been a chore. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning unto evening? Jethro was asking Moses, he said, What are you doing? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away both thou and this people that is with thee. For this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken now unto my voice. I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers over thousands, and rulers over hundreds, rulers over 50, and rulers over tens. In other words, division of labor. Don't be the only one that's going to be standing in the gap between the two to judge for them what is right from wrong, but have others help you, because mind you, there's millions of people that came out of Egypt, and let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this thing, and God command thee so. In other words, Jethro is saying, don't just take my word for it. If God is willing to let this happen, and he commands you to do this thing that I'm advising you to do, then thou shalt be able to endure. And all this people shall also go to their place in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. And Moses chose able men out of all Israel, and made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of tens, just like Jethro had recommended. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land. So he was able to do more than just provide Moses with a wife that he may have children, but he was a wise counselor and a God-fearing man that was able to help Moses in something that will remain with the children of Israel for a very long time. So that it wasn't necessary for only one person to help the children of Israel, but a team of judges, if you will. And that concludes chapter 18, folks, of the book of Exodus. And as always, questions, comments, leave them in the comment section below. And we will see you next time. Peace of the Lord be with you, and shalom.